Welcome to the Central Pennsylvania Music Podcast. Tonight's guests, Mitch Hood and Derek Henry. And now, your hosts, Daniel Kime and Alan McCutcheon.
Welcome to another episode of the Central Pennsylvania Music Podcast. I'm your co-host, Alan.
I'm your host, Daniel.
And today we have Mitch Hood and Derek Henry. Yeah! But seriously though, we love these guys. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even check the schedule until today. And then I saw that you guys were on, and I was like, I was so excited.
I was up all night like a kid on Christmas Eve waiting for you guys. So.
Yeah, you're that excited?
Where's the cookies?
Listen, don't push your luck.
Okay, let's go.
Listen,
come on, Mitch.
Buddy, we're a non-profit.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. But cookies are not put into the budget. Okay.
Put it in there, man. All
You
the
gotta
way
put
in.
it
We have
there.
beer cookies right there, dude. Come on.
It's not the same.
Beer cookies.
8-year-old me wouldn't understand this.
Well, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to come down, sit on the podcast. We've interviewed both of you previously in the past, independently,
Separately.
Always terrible.
It's the worst, right? It's the worst
Always a
experience.
gamble. Always a gamble.
But no, thank you for coming here, guys. So tell me, what do you guys
thanks
got
for
going
having
on? I know we got the CPMAs coming up. I know we got some other stuff we want to talk about. Hit
Roped
us
it
with
in right away.
I did. There's a reason.
Mitch is nominated for everything
That's not
in the
true.
CPMAs on March. What day is it?
It is March 4th.
4th. Oh my God, I almost said 7th because that's the Dead show and that's the only March date I have memorized.
You wouldn't make it to the CPMAs that night.
I am gonna make it.
Yeah.
You're gonna show up in your makeup. Where's the camera? It just looks directly between them. It
Yeah,
just-
I literally did.
That's perfect.
No, so we're excited to have you guys here. Both very successful and accomplished musicians. Full-time musicians at that. Mitch, you're in multiple bands, and you are a producer, recorder, you do coaching. Derek, you're in Dead.
Derek, you're here.
No.
Derek, you can actually go. Your time's up.
You've been observed for how long now? You guys are both crushing it. So just to give you guys a brief, background on who these guys are, that's who they are. They are in Dead together, but you guys both are your both own individual people and have your own attributes
We're
that we
in
love.
Dead together and in debt together.
That's true.
It's official.
Full-time musician life.
Pretty much.
Zoltan. Zoltan.
Thank you for saying that.
You're very welcome.
My name's Jeff.
Zoltan. Stop popping my interstellar spacesuit. Such a good movie. We're getting off topic.
Oh, man. We're going to get off topic a lot.
This whole time,
That's
so
okay.
everyone please buckle
Bear
up.
with us.
This is what happens.
Hashtag-
It's going
Continuum
to be a doozy tonight.
This is what happens when we do sit down with people that we've had quite a bit of history with, though.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
so many behind-the-scenes stories and everything, but hopefully you guys enjoy the ride as much as we're going to enjoy shooting it.
Yeah, seriously. So we're going to bring this back in.
Yeah, just shut up, Alan.
Let's talk about what you guys have in common. Dead. So, for the viewers that don't know what Dead is, let's talk about it. Let's bring it from the bottom to the top.
Break the ice.
What is Dead?
What is
A
that?
My Chemical Romance tribute band.
Love that.
Technically Logan Summey, who we all love.
We do love Logan.
Me and him started it because I asked him to do a Halloween show, and I wanted to cover Jewel. And then he was,
Logan said no.
no. To his credit, he was 100% down, and we were gonna dress up like I was gonna wear a wig and everything,
look like
because
Jewel.
I was in a heavy Jewel phase.
Okay.
No lie.
Yeah, there's
Clearly.
nothing
No
wrong
lie.
with that. Great artist.
And then we were working on.
You will save your soul.
I think we were working on. No, we weren't. We were working on the first or second Observe album, and we were taking a break, and he put on his playlist, and we were just chilling. And the Black Parade came on, and both
Classic.
he and I were both like, "Oh shit, let's just cover this."
It was like a light bulb moment.
Well, we were both like, "This is like one of my favorite bands of all time."
Yeah.
And then Logan pretty much manages that band, but that's kind of how it started. And Mitch came along and was playing keys at first, which makes zero sense because he's one of the best guitarists I've ever heard in my life.
And I'm not a good keyboard player at all.
Yeah. Well,
Mitch is just like, hey guys, how do I get a piece of this pie? Like,
Dude,
I want to wear the makeup too.
Yeah. I mean, I was putting it on at home already.
Might as well just get paid for it.
he would send me pictures of that.
Yeah, I would.
But we'll, you know,
First
we won't
thing in
bring
the
that up.
morning.
So, I mean, the best thing was Logan Summy goes, dude, do you want to come play keys for Dead? And I was like, what?
What are you even asking me?
Why?
This is all over text. And he goes, bro, just get involved. He's like, someone's going to quit this band soon and you're going to be on guitar soon. He's like, we need extra people because like not everyone can make dates. He's like, just be around and just start here. And I was like, okay, do you really know what you're getting into? I was like, I'm not a keyboard player. He's like, yeah, you'll be fine. The parts are easy. And I did okay. I fucked up Black Parade.
Everybody that we've had on
every
keys,
night.
except for Sam.
every night.
Sam's doing great.
That's because Sam's an actual keyboard player.
So is Bob though, and I love Bob, but like Bob would always.
He messed
Robert
that part up.
Richardson, our friend, we did the first Observe demo like EP with him. He's from the band Hybrid Ice,
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Jason's old band.
and he would come out. He doesn't care about My Chemical Romance stuff. He's an amazing fucking musician. I learned.
He's like, My Chemical who?
Exactly. I learned so much from him, but every time he didn't. I don't think he understood the significance of that initial G note.
Everyone knows that song from that
Every
first
time
single note.
As soon as you hit it, and you go to the second, the crowd's
It's all
starts
love,
roaring.
but it would just like every time he'd be like, "Where the fuck does this song start?" And then after he fucked up that first note, he would crush it. But
It's like he's like you said F sharp, got it.
yeah.
So Sam,
But he could play circles around all of us in that fucking
Sam's
band.
the only one that has consistently not.
Well, because this is kind
ruined
of
it.
up his alley, I think, more so
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like also like if this might not a piano player, not a keyboardist whatsoever, but like if you're in a cover band like that, right? And you know an entire generation knows a singular song from the very first single note played. And people are having problems with that, maybe it's just like some hot pink duct tape, like just right on that one. Just be like, I'm not, no stress, no nothing. It's
Take the
that
guesswork
one.
out
And
of
then
it.
just keep playing. You know what I mean?
It's like I know
Yeah,
it
yeah.
starts here,
Right here.
and then it's autopilot after
Everything
that.
else. Then hit the looper. It's already programmed in there.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. I've always wanted to ask this of you though. Was there ever like any kind of like I don't want to say like weight, but like pressure, like when Logan's like, hey, we should do this, and it's like, bro, you're gonna start covering Gerard Way, like you're gonna start covering one of the most influential like bands to like you know
our
the
time.
emo culture, you know, like if that's offensive to anyone, I'm just trying to summarize and generalize here, but like they are one of the most influential acts, and it's like, yeah, dude, you should sing that. Like, was that ever like any kind of pressure?
No, because it was kind of a mutual understanding between the two of us. As soon as we heard that song come on, we were like, let's fucking do this. That, maybe me more so than anybody in that band is like super obsessed with My Chem.
Okay.
I don't think, like, you think that's
There's
about
no-
right?
Probably.
Yeah.
There's no like unhealthy level of being obsessed with My Chem.
No.
Though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
so it is hard, first off. Like, the
For
vocals
sure.
are really hard. But he's been one of the most influential singers for me. Him and specifically Lacey Mosley from Flyleaf.
wow. Okay. I would have never picked that. That's awesome.
Because when I listen to them sing, I don't hear them trying to sing. I hear them just emoting.
Yeah.
So I'm like, God, that's what I relate to. I want to sing like I'm feeling it. Like Beyonce is an amazing fucking singer, but I hear her singing.
Yes.
Like it's
Same-
very
Ariana Grande, same
It's
thing.
very
Right.
taut,
Yeah.
which is great. She's fucking incredible. I'll never sing that well.
Yeah.
It doesn't speak to me as much as someone like Gerard, so I guess I felt like the pressure was relieved a bit, knowing
Yeah.
that he was a pretty imperfect singer. He is a pretty imperfect singer, and it only aids the performance.
100%.
So-
Because of the product that they're creating.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
sure it was like a cool like. You can hear like the raw emotion in it, and you're like, great, now I get to dump my raw emotion into this when I'm performing it.
Yeah, and also this is the shit that I listen to in my bedroom at fucking 12.
Yeah,
So I'm
exactly.
like, this is in my DNA. I fucking feel this in a very real human way. Like, I'm not going to be performing really at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think I had to lie to my mom and tell her that they were a Christian band so that she'd buy me their CD when I was a kid.
you could actually say that with Flyleaf, though.
yeah,
you could,
yeah, that's actually a good
But
point.
I think that's a really good point though that you put that though, because it's like if you really think about it and you break it down like to its like core, it's like they were a band that like social outcasts like were drawn to, and like that was like the whole thing was like I'm not perfect, like, and I don't want to be perfect, I don't want to be like the preppy person, and it's like so you're creating a band because like I want to talk or sing about like all the stuff that I'm dealing with, all the outcast kind of stuff. So like for you to sound perfect would almost be like oxymoronical to like what you like stand for, you know what I mean? And I think it just goes hand in hand. I mean,
Yeah.
I definitely can relate to the emoting though. That's why I always really like related to like the spoken word style bands, like Being is an Ocean.
Sure.
So it was the same thing. Obviously not as pretty. I think Gerard Way did a much better job, but like that whole just like straight, it's almost like slam poetry with like metal instrumentals in the background and then like a beautiful clean chorus. I was like, it was just so raw. It's like, man, like the words he would say and like the way he would say them, it was just like, it just hits you like in a different way, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, wow, dude. We just locked in on that for sure.
Love you too, buddy.
Dude.
I think it's the fourth, fifth time we've said that
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You can't say it enough.
It's all love here, man, baby.
It's all love.
That's right. That's right.
But so with you, Mitch, I mean, now that once you got in like on keyboards, I mean, how long did it like actually take for you to kind of like
Migrate
slide
to
into the role that you wanted?
Not long. Like,
No, because he's literally one of the best guitarists I've heard.
come on.
I mean,
now,
he is
bro.
pretty
No,
incredible.
for real. Him and Stephen Bullock, who used to play in Dead as well, are like the two best guitarists I've heard and
I
played
remember
with.
Steven. I think I went to church with him back in the day.
Steven's killer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
You guys-
incredible.
Killer player.
You guys started Dead, what, 2017, 16?
16.
Yeah.
So it's 10 years.
Dude, it's a
10
decade. A
10
decade
Wow.
of. Dude, we should go on a fucking tour, even if it's 5 dates. A decade of Dead.
Dude,
I
can
know.
Dude, that is so catchy.
I know.
Can I come with just to jump on stage at every single one, just to keep it consistent?
Which,
I
dude,
come on tour only to jump on stage every night.
can I say that he
Yes,
did
you
that
can. You
at a
should.
show?
Please do.
He fucking like came up on stage with singing, and I forget what venue that was even at, but they so badly wanted to like be like get him the fuck out of here. I was like no. Do you remember that?
What show?
I want to
was
say that was the first year.
that? I didn't play that.
It
show.
was way back in the day.
I think I did it like the first and second year. Then you guys started doing it at XL, and like security's too tight. They have a
You're way
barrier.
too tight to Club XL.
Yeah, and then I think I tried to one year and failed, and security was just like, "Hey man, we know you don't do that again." And I was like,
They're like, not only can you not get on stage, you have to go home.
Like, please don't make a scene. We don't want to make a
big
scene.
shout out to them. They didn't kick me out. I respect
That's
the hell
good,
out of
that's
that.
good,
So
that's cool.
I was like,
But
it's a
they let
thing.
you know, like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't.
I loved it.
They should.
I
love
mean,
shit.
I'm
I love
very pro
moments
that.
like
I think
that.
You guys should create a Danny moment that it's like it's choreographed. Like it's like think about the set,
A Danny
the perfect moment, and it's the Danny moment, and like the crowds can just learn to be like
Someone's coming up.
they
right here.
know it's the Danny moment. Like
No,
Just
that's smart.
Right after the
they're about to get the D.
right after the solo in Famous Last Words, just every time. I'll just appear out of nowhere. I'll be wearing like a WWE uniform, and we'll just make it
Bro,
happen.
it's gonna go from something so raw of him just like running up on stage and doing things, and you're like, no, like it's okay. Now a decade later, everyone knows like the Danny moment's coming, and he literally just rises from underneath the stage. And it just like all the smoke's coming out, and it's like
dumb.
It's the biggest part of the
Wait,
show.
wait. I got an idea. I'll stop eating for a month. Get real skinny. Shave the beard, leave the mustache, put an oxygen thing up my nose, and wear a gown like in the music video, the guy at the very
Oh,
beginning.
shit.
And I just rise up in my gown.
Dude, perfect.
Yeah, all right, cool.
You have to
done.
change your name to Danny Dead.
Danny Dead.
Bro, that's a great
right,
stage
you know
name.
what?
That's a great.
Danny Dead.
We might make this happen. All my people talk to your people. We'll do brunch.
You're
All
going.
right,
You're
all
going.
right, yeah.
You're going in my
Gentlemen's
phone as
mimosas.
Danny Dead.
Danny
from,
Dead?
We'll
From
go to
now on.
Panera. We'll go to Panera.
Yeah.
It's a glorified hospital.
I don't think that's like a
anyways.
tough
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
place to have that meeting.
I'll get a papaya green tea.
Yeah.
No. We gotta go
Oh,
to the
you
Denny's
talk
on the
about
Pike.
Danny Dead?
What is it?
We gotta go to the Denny's on the Pike.
Yeah, dude.
That would honestly be so full circle.
Remember you, me, Logan, and Chris all went there that one night? That was a good time.
What was that after?
I want to say it was when you guys were recording either Chris was recording Imperialist, or you guys were recording one of the Dead or the Observe albums, And somehow the four of us ended up in Logan's van and went to Denny's at
I
like
think
3 o'clock in
dude,
the morning.
I almost think it was an observed gig at Blarney's. No. God, I can't remember. I just remember we were so sloppy, all of us. And we
I don't think we were even drunk.
This Denny's stayed up all. What?
No, yeah, we just ended up at Denny's at 3 a.m. like stone cold sober. Like,
dude, we were fucking to the moon.
I will
you
say, I
might
don't
not
feel
have
like
been.
people end up at Denny's at
We
3
got
a.m.
banana
sober.
splits,
True.
bro, at 3 a.m.
yeah, I do remember that.
Okay, we were drunk. And you don't get banana
Maybe
splits
you
at
guys-
3 a.m. if you're not wasted.
That's true.
I do remember
This
the
is the
look.
perfect time for my metabolism to have a banana split.
Yeah. Dude, and I remember we said, all of us will have a banana split, please. And the waiter or waitress was just like,
Her look on the face.
just fucking walked away. They were like, okay.
They
Like,
hated you.
I have a table full of 12-year-old
Yeah.
children right now.
No, it was like, this is war.
Yeah,
Like,
they were
Wow.
livid. Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh my
God.
God.
Great times. Oh God.
3
I only
a.m.
have one
banana
more
splits.
question regarding the dead then, because I know
Yeah,
if
yeah,
some
go
of the
for it.
people that are watching right now have not watched the previous episodes. I guarantee you, one of the questions in their mind right now is like, hold on, so these guys are like award-winning My Chemical Romance like cover band.
I don't think
My
we've
Chemi-
ever won an award, by the way.
We've been nominated.
You
Oh,
are,
that's right,
you're, you're nominated again this year.
You guys are
Oh, we are
nominated
nominated
this
this year. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, but
we've-
still,
I
I
don't
mean,
think
Which
we've
is
ever-
already too
we've
much
ever
to
won.
be playing other people's
Let me put it
music.
this way: every
And
year,
playing one time a
every
fucking
year, you guys sell out venues. It's sold out.
You
like,
guys
every
do sell
time.
out venues.
You guys sell out every year. So the question
Yeah.
that I'm sure everyone's asking is, does My Chemical Romance know who you are?
Okay.
Do we
I
know the answer
don't
to
think
that?
so.
I
I
thought
don't
they
think
did.
so. And I will say this. There is a My Chemical Romance tribute band from UK that is doing it the way that we could and we haven't. Like in terms of promoting heavy, touring, fucking just every way that you could take it to 10.
Yeah.
I forget what they're called, but there is a My Chemical Romance tribute band, and I know for a fact that My Chem knows who they are because I've seen Frank like their posts.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't think they know who we are.
is it
It's their loss.
different now? Is it different now with them returning to touring again? Like with their they release Foundations of Decay like
I think there would be a difference if ticket prices weren't so high.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna say the high ticket prices definitely.
Kind of
Like-
save you guys and they cut. cover
Yeah,
you
I mean,
guys.
because there's people that literally have been like, yeah, I mean, I love my chem, and you know, you guys are putting on like a really solid show, and it's like $35 as opposed to
400.
right.
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
No disrespect, Mike Cam. I understand.
Right.
No,
It's
no,
a
Jared
it's a
Way,
hard-
if you're
I mean, I
watching-
If
get
you're
it.
watching somehow,
Yeah.
man, like mad respect.
No, it's
Um,
really
more
Ticketmaster.
power.
It is.
More
It's
power.
Ticketmaster,
Yeah, and
Live Nation, all
It's
of
not
them,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Exactly.
are you aware of the lore of the song "Sleep" from the Black Parade album?
I fucking
Oh,
love,
we
that,
love that
song,
song.
Are you
and
aware-
I would love for us to do
We
it
have.
Well,
again.
We have. Yeah.
Are you aware
I
of the
wanna do it
story
again.
behind that song and how it was
Yes.
written? Dude, crazy.
so
We won't
wild.
go into it on this podcast, but I encourage people
Google
to look
it and watch the story behind
Dude.
the My Chem song "Sleep."
Crazy.
It's fucking
I
cool.
wrote a paper about it in high school. Yeah, like an essay about it in high school.
It's wild.
Nice,
Crazy,
dude.
dude.
I'm
It's
actually
really cool.
intrigued. I don't know the answer, and so I'm.
We're not
going
gonna tell you. You have to
It's
Google it.
very scary.
Google
Yeah.
bookmark
that's
this
what
one.
It is. It's very intense.
Yeah,
It's very
it
intense.
is.
You know it, I thought.
Love you, man.
Love you too, buddy. So we've talked about Derek a lot.
Yeah, don't
we
talk
talked
about
about-
me ever again, please.
See you, buddy.
So, believe it or not, Mitch is also an educator, a phenomenal educator, and we love that for him. I just lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
I love that for him.
So-
No, but so you train guitar, drums, vocals, bass, and keys as well, or you don't train?
Not
the
keys so
Not keys.
much,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
But you do produce though.
But I did play keys in a popular tribute band for about a month.
Nice.
What was the last thing? What did you say, Alan?
But and you produce on top of that as
Yeah,
well. As
and
well
I think
as-
that's really where like the thanks, buddy. That's where that's where the like training on the variety of instruments comes from, is the music production. Like just
Yeah.
being in the environment of recording and piecing things together. It's helped me to understand how to explain that in a educational way to people that want to learn how. So that's sort of where that all has been born from. Like I mainly play guitar, but I think all that studio work has translated to like, well, I played tons of bass parts on different records and had, you know, other bass players play that I've produced and coached them through their parts. So like I could probably teach someone how to play bass, you know.
Yeah, I
So
mean-
it was all born really out of just recording so much music and playing those instruments.
So, and you're now, I mean, I'm pretty sure we can talk about it now, but you are an official member of Small Town Titans now.
It's leaning in that direction.
It's okay.
Okay. We're all very on board. Like
Okay.
the two of them, we went on tour in September, and on day 2, in the van they were like, "You're not allowed to leave."
But we're also
I said,
not going to put you on the
I'm
official
not,
payroll yet.
I'm not going anywhere. But they were into it. I was into it. You know, we had to do all the stuff. You know,
Yeah.
make sure like we're all really both feet in, and like the chemistry's there, and you know, nothing's gonna test that better than touring.
For sure.
So we did 2 weeks together, and it was great. Like we just from day one we clicked, and they're really good guys. Like
They're awesome. We
so
love those
easy
guys.
to get along with, and we just fell into it quickly. So we're all very stoked, and like it's definitely going in that direction, and we're just kind of sorting out all the details of that. But that's where it's headed.
That's awesome,
For
man.
sure.
Because you've definitely been kind of considered like, I hope this isn't like a derogatory term, but
No.
you've kind of been like a gun for hire, or like guitarist.
Hired gun, yeah. And that's and that's the thing is like that is what I've done for the last like 7 years. I've been hired by just random bands, and I'm still like I still do that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm going on tour with the Worked band in March till early April.
Which is dope.
That's awesome.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh
Like,
my
I'm
God,
very
yeah.
stoked. I'm a little nervous because like we're not rehearsing. You learn it and you go out, and like my first date's in California. Like we're flying out and we're gonna be like, all right, let's,
Dude, I think
let's
that's
do
gonna
it."
be. I saw that, and I think that's gonna be.
I think
so
it's gonna
fun.
be
Yeah.
fun. It's
Yeah, I
gonna
think
be.
if anyone
it's
can
gonna
do
be
it,
cool.
it's
Well,
you.
thanks, bro. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
You got this, buddy.
I'm used to doing things like that, and there's a lot of people that you know I still circulate through that hire me, and I love them all, and I have a blast playing with them. But this is the first band in a long time that like it just kind of clicked and made sense that we were all like, well, let's like you know let's keep doing it, and you know they want to keep going, and they were like you know. They've said some very flattering things. They were like,
Yeah.
you know, we feel like, you know, if we were going to continue, we found the person that's the missing piece if we're going to keep doing it. Like, and it feels right. And that was the big selling point, I think, for all of us, is it felt right. So,
I mean, we've all been in bands. I mean, that is like key, because I'm sure all of us have been in moments where like it's not necessarily vibing. We're making it work. Like we're all playing our part.
Yeah. It's
We're
not
all
you,
doing
it's
our
me.
thing.
Yeah.
But it's just not nearly as enjoyable. Like even like the music that you're making can be great.
Right.
But like if the vibes aren't there, you're just like, cool. Like it's an awesome riff. Like it's an awesome hook we got there.
it becomes like kind of sterile.
Yeah.
You know, like
exactly.
the
It's stale,
passion starts
too,
to
yeah.
melt away because like even if the material is cool and even if there's like a good energy to it, if the people involved aren't really in sync and don't like really like, it's not that they even want to be there. It's like they have to.
Yeah.
Like you can't not. You'd have to peel them away from playing together. Like that's whenever it's really cool to watch. That's whenever
Yeah.
I think live music really starts to take off. It's not just watching people play songs. It's watching like a chemistry take place on stage,
Yeah.
and that's what is really awesome.
Would
in
you
my
say
opinion.
like from like your like being like gun for hire
Mm-hmm.
experience, would you say that that's made you more like open-minded to like more tolerant of maybe not the vibes meshing so much, or
yeah,
has it
for
made
sure.
you more like precise and like you're like I'm gonna stand my ground on this?
I think there's both, you
Yeah.
know? Like I think that in that world you get hit with a lot of you know, both sides of that. I think mainly, you know, for me, one of the nice things about being a hired gun so often is like there's so much like that you don't have to deal with, you know?
Yeah.
There's so much like political band drama and red tape and all this shit that you're just like, you get so fucking tired of dealing with. But like as a hired gun, you're just kind of like, well, just tell me where I need to be, and like, you know,
Yeah, tell me who to smile at.
right?
Tell
yeah,
me who to
like,
shake hands with.
Where's the show? Like, you know, just give me all the information, and you show up and do your thing.
Yeah.
And it's very low key and laid back, you know. So like I've enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
a
I'm
lot.
sure in some ways it's like
you
a
know?
job, but like it's a job that you thoroughly enjoy going to every
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is. I mean, like playing bar gigs, being a hired gun is definitely more of a day job as a full-time musician.
Yeah.
But it's a really fucking fun, cool day job.
Oh my
yeah.
God, yeah.
I got no problem with it, you know. Like
And I could never
like,
do what you do. Like I'll be honest. Like, it's so impressive that like I would never think that gun for hire like guitars is like derogatory, because like to be able to do that, to like Oh yeah, I'm gonna join this band. Okay, learn all the material. Hell yeah, I'm gonna join this band. Learn all the material. Like, dude, I struggle with remembering my lyrics
Like
that I wrote.
Yeah, you
like
sometimes you bounce back and forth between genres too, because I mean, you were with the Warp Band, you're with Dead, and then you're with the Martini Brothers and Jillian Smith.
Not Martini Brothers.
Or I'm sorry, not Martini Brothers.
The
What's your other band that you're in?
No, let them
Well,
struggle
I'm
with
like,
this.
I don't know which
we're
one you
referencing
swapped
the
out by accident.
notepad.
Let them struggle with this.
Oh my God.
Well, I just
It's
don't know
Small Town
which one.
Titans.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Is that the
My
one
God,
he
yeah.
left out?
Why did I say Martini
See,
Brothers?
that's not one I would think that you would swap by accident with.
Were you
Martini
in the
Brothers.
Martini Brothers
No.
at one point? Why did I think that? Or say that?
I'm not gonna lie. I honestly was on the same. I
It's
thought
the
the
nice
same thing at
hair,
one point.
so he feels like he's got a hookup on the
could be that.
haircut.
Hey guys,
From
I'm not
Deuce Gibb.
perfect.
I'm a satellite
We make
haircut
mistakes.
member of the Martini Brothers.
He's an honorary member now. He's
Let's
like me with
just
that.
create that rumor right now.
We like open Facebook and Martini Brothers post like right now. Like, no, he's not. it's like, oh
Yeah.
God. Okay, we're just not gonna
He's
tell
not.
them.
Never
But then they
was,
post a
never
picture
will
of my
be.
hair.
They're like, but this guy really is rocking an awesome dude, though.
I'm not, man. It's
Mitch
pretty
the
messy.
hair hood.
It's
I
pretty
like
messy.
I could do hair
It
like
looks
that.
good.
Yeah, same.
Can I smell it?
Dude, do it.
Can I touch it?
The hair product I use smells pretty good.
10.
That's a 10. That's a
Love
10 of 10.
10.
All right.
But what you were just saying though, before I made an idiot of myself, full-time musician, Derek, also full-time musician, not just in Observe, but also Derek Henry of Derek Henry Acoustic. You play shows every single week, multiple times a week. I'm sure you guys have a lot in correlation there. And
We're trying to do it more together.
We are.
He's been stopping out whenever I'm playing. and
Sometimes
playing.
I'll crash his gigs.
Yeah.
I love
awesome.
that for you
Like
guys. It's just
we
fun.
We
played
like
at-
to do that to each
We
other.
played at
as much as we
Fratelli's,
can.
and he played a bunch of my Kemp shit.
Dude, I was dying from the flu and I couldn't make it. I
No,
was
it's okay.
so sad.
It's okay. I mean, we
Danny
Do it
works.
again next time.
we wrote down that you weren't in attendance.
Yeah.
Notice that you're gaslighting
put
him
your-
so politely. He's like, no, it's okay. We just made
Put
sure
your,
we
put
actually
your name
formally
on the
documented
list.
it.
It's not a list you want to be on. But
No, it's
it's
cool.
on
It's
it.
cool. It's cool. No,
like
you
the naughty
can't
list,
get rid
but
of it.
worse.
Like the document, once it's filed, it's filed. Like,
Google bookmark accurate scopes.
oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, I just snorted. I hope the
awesome.
We're
audio
talking
picked
about
that up.
mouthwash.
But yeah, we might play some more acoustic gigs together. Just like hopping up at a bar, doing some cover songs.
Dude, I love
It's
that.
better when
you know.
he plays guitar.
It's
And
just
he
fun together.
also
It's just cool.
You can sing the harmonies and stuff, and it just sounds so much better.
I don't think I've ever.
It's always more fun, I think, when you're playing a show, if any other one person is there. I just feel it's just
100%.
automatically changes the vibe, and it's better. It changes
And
it
you're
for
way
the
more
better.
comfortable too,
Right.
because
Say,
it's not
relieve some
just
pressure.
yourself.
Right, because you have someone up there to talk to and banter with, and they're singing harmonies or, whatever. It's just another human being there to interact with. I think is huge. I think should we talk about this? I think it's tough.
Probably.
Yes, 100%.
It's
They
tough
don't pay
to
enough.
They don't pay enough. It's really tough to go book gigs. I mean, there's weird margins that I feel like work. Like I'm in some bands that it's like I get paid really well. Like they call me and they book me, and the pay is very comparable. It's livable.
Yeah.
And then there's other situations, and the acoustic side definitely being one that I've noticed heavily, that the budget, quote unquote, isn't there, and it's like, but isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, like,
How much? Like
How
I
much had
spent
you
enough
making
on
drinks
beers
tonight?
that
Yeah.
You should have paid me more. Like I mean, there's people at the bar. Then I'm watching them order food. I'm watching them order drinks, and they're sticking around.
Yeah.
Do you remember the one? I mean, I'm just going to use it as an example because it's real life. It happened. That one for Telly's gig. I crashed your gig after I played that Dance Fever show. And I came to your gig at Fratelli's and I played. And I walked in that night and you were setting up and I brought my shit in. There were 4 people at the bar. I'm not even kidding. I'm not exaggerating. That was the number. There were 4 patrons at the bar. By the end of the night, because we posted about it, that we were like jamming there playing, you showed up.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Not,
You did
not
show
the,
up.
I'm
This
talking
was
about like
before
a
this.
year,
Oh, yes. Okay, yes, I
and
did.
a half
yeah.
ago almost.
Yeah.
Like, it was the first time I was ever at
Oh,
Fratelli's.
yeah. Okay.
And you turned up, and like I realized because I noticed that you were there, and when I noticed you were there, I kind of like panned across the bar, and I was like, there are like 60 people in this bar, which for Telly's is a completely packed house.
That's packed.
Yeah, it's not a
And
big
like,
place.
I was just like, this is so cool, man, because like we started tonight and there were 4 people here, and we finished tonight and there were about 60 times that amount of people. Like, so if that's what happens when we're at bars, I feel like, you know, is it really that crazy to like have a conversation about like, we would like the pay to be like a livable, fair pay, because we are full-time musicians. This is our job.
Yeah.
And if you want us to multiply your patrons by
Which is the
60,
whole reason why you're bringing us here and letting us do this.
we would like to be properly compensated for that. And I think the amount of alcohol you sold from us bringing 60 times more people into your bar that were there, you could probably cough up a little more. I don't think it's that crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that crazy.
Especially when you're charging 3 times of what it costs to drink at home, if not more. 3 to 10
Right on,
times.
man.
Yeah, like,
Right on.
absolutely.
Right. So, I mean, it's like, that's the thing. And I mean, there's not a whole lot that we can do about it other than kind of talk about it, respectfully talk about it. Like, we're not insulting anyone. Like, if budgets are what they are, it is what it is. But I just, you know, I feel like
Just
there's
like, help me
there's
understand.
Probably, yeah. And it's a very gray area, because like as musicians, when you get hired by an establishment to perform, you really are kind of becoming an employee.
It's a transaction.
That night
Yeah.
for that time. So like, it's not really that crazy. If I ever have to get a normal job again, and they're like, well, we're gonna pay you like, you know, $18 an hour, I'm gonna be like, well, I'd like to see your books. I want to see what your establishment brings in, because if you're telling me you can only afford to pay me this much, I want to see the number breakdown.
That dictates I can only get $18 an
We're
hour.
not going to hire you.
contact
I
you.
know, yeah.
We'll contact you.
Don't call us, we'll call you. I know that's why I said I better not ever have to go get a normal job again, because
I don't think either of us could
that's
do
like
that
how
at
I
this point.
function at this point, because I'm just like, if I'm hired to perform at a place, and we should talk about this too. I saw this post, and I wish I remembered the account that posted it, because I shared it like to my story, and he actually like liked it, and I think reshared it. And he's got like a decent handful of followers whenever I checked his account out, and he was getting attention. But he put this post out about the difference between a gig and a show. And he was actually on a podcast talking about it. And I was like, I watched it, and I was like, I had a couple friends send it to me, and I was like, dude, this guy is like 110% like hitting the nail on
He's
the
like
head.
on the money. Yeah.
And he's just like, you know, if you own a business and you would like entertainment, you're hiring people to do a gig. You have patrons there. You're a bar, you're a pizza shop, you're a cafe, you're a whatever, and you want some live entertainment. You hire this musician to do a gig. He's entertaining your existing patrons. If you are a venue that doesn't open the doors unless there's a show, and it's ticketed, and it's like, that's the purpose of that place opening, that's a show. It's your responsibility to sell tickets. But like, if some, you know, bar or pizza shop is like, will you come play for 3 hours and play covers? You're asking me to play a gig. It's really not my job to bring people to your place. Like, you have people at your place I'm supposed to entertain.
Yes.
I'm not selling tickets to bring those people in. And there's a massive difference there. So like, if I book a show and I sell 10 tickets at your venue of 500 people capacity, you can pay me based on the 10 tickets I sold, and you can pay me garbage, because that's all I was able to provide. You opened for me to perform, and I could only draw that many people.
Yeah.
But if you have things going and you call me and ask me to show up and play for your existing patrons, then you should pay a certain amount, no matter what.
I don't disagree.
That is so on point.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
solid.
I mean, I think it's around. That's a doctrine I totally subscribe to, but that was an opinion that I saw someone else say, and I was just like, I shared it so much because I was just like, that's so dead on.
But like, how do you
It's
think
not
that-
my fault.
how
You
do
can't
think that, like,
offer
the local
me like,
music scene could kind of like,
yeah.
what do you think like our options are to get that like point across, like in a better way to like local businesses?
There's only 2 things in my opinion, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say. But there's 2
based
things.
on that reaction.
Yeah, I know, but like, because he and I talk about this like all week long. I mean, we'll go back and forth, and we'll brainstorm, and we'll complain, and we'll try to be productive in our conversation. But it's tough, and I think that the 2 main things are one, you got to talk about it. You got to have conversations like this. And they're difficult. They're not fun. They're not easy, but you should have them. And you should have them here in platforms like this. And unfortunately, you should have them with the owners of these bars and these establishments and just try to help them understand. Not, not be a dick about it, but like, just be like, look, man, like, let's just have a intelligible conversation about how much sense this really makes.
Yeah.
Because like it's
how
gonna
do
go
you
away,
sleep
man.
at
Like
night?
live entertainment is gonna go away. Like being like, you know what? Let's go grab some food and beers and watch this band play. They're a pretty good band. Like those bands are gonna drop off if they can't afford to do it.
Yeah.
True.
And I know I'm speaking from a place that's different because there are a lot of people that have day jobs and they play in cover bands as a hobby for fun, and that's very cool. But they should still be compensated the same way that he and I are.
Yeah.
Because they're still doing the same thing.
They're getting hired to do the same thing.
Right. And like, but even more so whenever it is our livelihood. And I don't know. It's like, if you're going to try to undercut someone whenever they're going and they're playing 3 or 4 hours of music, they're bringing the sound, they're bringing the lights, like they're doing everything. It's like, sometimes I'm like, do you guys really want live music? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just like, don't you want to be part of it and help make it really great if you're going to have it? So the two things I think are like, talk about it. And then the other thing,
Unionize.
well, yes. I've said that a lot. I think there should be a union, dude. There's been writers' strikes for writers for TV shows and movies and studios. Like
Local musicians.
there
union.
could totally. I mean, not even just local, dude. It's because people I play with, it's not just local. Like
true, yeah.
I'm dealing with people that are in different states. I'm dealing with bands that operate in different states, and it's the same everywhere. But the other thing that is really bad in this situation is that there is a line of people that will play the gig for nothing, or for like $100 or something, that's like, that's very cool that they're that passionate, but it's like, if there's not something to keep it going financially, you're not going to be able to do it as much.
Yeah, people
like,
that are trying to raise the foundation. If there's people that are willing to do
even
it
if
for less,
it is
keeps
just
it
a
down.
hobby for fun, it's going to start to become like, I don't know that we can do this. Or even, people that do it for fun are going to burn out and be like, well, what, why don't we just get together and jam? Why do we have to drive to Connecticut to play for nothing,
Yeah.
Why don't we just stay here and hang out and not like spend money to do it?
Or put miles on my car.
Right,
Yeah.
put miles on my car and all that. So, hopefully that can somehow turn around. I don't know what else to say about it. Like, everyone loves live entertainment. We love playing for you. Like, but we're not going to be able to do it if you had to get a 9 to 5 and I had to get a 9 to 5, it's like, well, now I
You would
have
just
to
see
do
my name in
this.
the obituaries.
Yeah, I mean, that's
God.
that's pretty extreme, but
But also accurate.
No one expected any different comment from you. Let's hear your opinion on everything that I just dumped out there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with everything he said, and we've talked about this extensively. The thing is, I'm empathetic to the venues where it's clearly a gig, and they should be totally reliant and dependent on the atmosphere, the food, the drinks, bringing people in, and then you can tell that they must be struggling if they're like, I need you to bring in people, and like somehow your pay is dictated off of that result, things
Yeah.
like that. Then they're struggling, which I'm empathetic towards. But that's a lot of venues, and a lot of, specifically the brewery type venues, are dropping like fucking
Which is
flies.
sad, man. That's really
They're
sad.
dropping like flies. So
No one's drinking anymore,
it's-
man.
That,
Dude, being sober is like the new cool.
It is.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, for some people. Because all of us have a beer
yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Or something.
But yeah, the way that they interact with a performer and the details of their agreement is a symptom to like a small cancer growing inside of them already as a business. Because the places that are thriving are like, all right, I'll pay you this, good to go, free drinks, free food, that type of vibe. It's
Yep.
like really loose. You don't feel this external pressure that like this, like if you have a bad night and you don't bring all your friends and family, this could sink their business. it's
That's
sad.
it's a terrible weight to shift onto you. As the
It
gamer.
is, but I'm also I'm empathetic about it.
Yeah,
So
sure.
it is different though, where it's like if I'm going to a venue and Observe is playing, and this venue opens because we're playing, and it's built around this show, and the entire business structure is built around live music, that makes sense to have an expectation on draw. It doesn't make as much sense to have an expectation on draw like that.
Like if your business on its own isn't doing well.
Well, it's like the music is an afterthought.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you made this business built around the environment, drinks, food,
And like if it's not going as
cetera.
well as you planned,
Then you're like,
can't
I need to
You
shift
can't be
this.
like, hey,
I'm
I
gonna
need,
do it.
I need you to bring
Yeah.
like
Yeah, come
100
save my
people
business
tonight.
for me.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's.
But I do think music's an
because,
investment.
the bottom
I do
line.
think them paying performers can be an investment where it's like, if I shell out like whatever I need to shell out for this person to be able to play, it is an investment to keep patrons there and keep them in the business.
I think the part of it that's frustrating for someone like me specifically, so this is really just an individual thought experiment, but it's that I'm not a super charismatic, extroverted person, so I'm not going to bring a ton of friends. I like.
He's like, guys,
if
I'm
you-
bringing me, myself, and I.
The best example is
Maybe,
like
yeah,
if
I know.
Observe plays for a packed house, opening for a band where nobody knows us and nobody wants us to be there, we usually do pretty well. Like that's the circumstance that we operate best in. Is like try and win over all these people that don't want you to be here to begin with. I love that shit. That's my favorite type of show. I am not going to be the type of person like with the band or even me solo where it's like, oh, he's really charismatic and social and he like goes out to the bars every weekend and just mingles with people. He's networking. No. I'm a recluse. I'm locked inside. I'm working on music. I'm painting. Some nerdy, introverted, isolated bullshit. That's my vibe.
I love that answer, dude.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
nerdy, isolated,
Yeah.
in my space.
Yeah.
That's his genre.
Bullshit.
It's nerdy, isolated bullshit core.
Exactly.
Dude, I
so
love
so
this.
if you're
Derek
relying,
Henry's-
my
that's
point is
his
if you're
genre.
relying on me to bring your crowd, it's usually very little to do with the musicality of that person and more to do with how social are they.
Yeah.
Which, like, to touch back to the CPMAs and what you were talking about before we were rolling, that's why even a band like mine, who has far fewer numbers on their socials than Small Town, I still only wanted to post my shit once because I didn't want it to be like, I am force feeding this down the throats of all my social friends and family to be like, vote, 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 vote.
Right.
So it's like, who has the most dedicated friends and family members as opposed to,
Right.
hey guys, I think I made one post where I was like, we got nominated for these categories just to make people aware, vote however you want, because then it's less about like, hey, I'm friends with them, or they're a family member of mine, and more if they really want to vote,
You have
if they
10 seconds.
Oh no, the room doesn't explode when that goes off. You're good.
I'm just like,
Four,
I have
three,
like a straight.
2, 1. Happy New Year!
Oh my God, you guys. That's enough.
Locked in.
I thought you were going to go 3, 2, 1. Because you've been doing that all night.
Fuck.
You missed it.
Had a perfect opportunity and you blew it.
If I can give you some
story
like,
of my life.
if I can like pull the veil up from you though a little bit though, just so, like straight up blunt honesty, I can definitely understand where you're coming from. I can definitely understand how you feel like you don't want to shove that down. I hated doing that like when I perform too, but you're doing much better than I am, and you're a much more talented vocalist than I was. I'm telling you, if people, I don't think you should have
Totally
to-
different styles.
Totally different styles, but still, like I don't think you should feel the way that you do when you post like that, because anyone that actually knows you or has had the time to talk to you or speak with you or be like around you just knows like the type of person that you are, and you're not this person that's just trying to shove something down their throats. They can see the genuineness in what you are and like the performance that you bring. And we literally multiple times, like when it's not even like you're not even like the subject of focus, like on like the podcast or whatever, but it's come up. We have said multiple times, like it really is just, we think like a matter of time until you get like your big break, like where you like the right person's going to hear you. And it's like, so I'm just telling you, but like, because you're not, like, it'd be totally different if you were a totally different personality where you were just super self-conceited, self-indulgent, and then people could be like, yeah, dude, like, shut up, Derek, like, stop posting this stuff, but like, that's not who you are.
Yeah,
like
you're
you
like
said,
a humble guy now.
you're super humble, you're super approachable, but at the same time, you're talented and you're passionate about what you, and you have like valid knowledge to pass on to other people and stuff like that. I don't think there's a single person, unless they truly don't know you at all, is going to think like that at all. So I definitely think you can indulge in that a little bit more and feel safe in doing that.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm a huge overthinker too, and I'm riddled with self-doubt. So
Stop it. He's like, cool. That's all going to go right here. I'm going to take that home.
Let's put that on the
Think
refrigerator.
about this for a little bit, and it's going to do nothing. But it's going to make me feel nice for tonight.
It feels good. I think my point is just like,
I think
because I'm trying to loop it back to the CPMAs, by the way, like we're talking about.
I appreciate you.
But
Like we're talking
remember that shit? But
Sorry, Brandon.
yeah, it's just, I put it up there once to be like, make people aware, and then vote however you want. Not, let's see who has the most friends and family members. I don't know. I felt some kind of way this year where I was like, I don't want to go out on a campaign. Like if people really feel compelled, like, it needs to be undeniable.
And I think there's something really cool about that. Like that's.
Dude, we should kiss.
Save it till the very end of the episode, man. Come on. Don't
Wait till the very end to see these.
We should have kissed that Happy New Year.
This moment.
Should we have?
Oh no, I don't care. I don't care about it at all.
Put 10 seconds on the clock again.
Please don't.
Oh, he's so scared. He doesn't want my moist lips.
Oh my God.
That was a great time to put on some chapstick.
But no,
Oh my God.
Just in case anybody.
you're right though. It should be unanimous though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's gonna happen, if people are
It should just be undeniable. I don't know. Because in the past I've been like, hey, every day.
Yeah.
Go, because it's nice to be acknowledged by your peers, and by everybody who runs the CPMAs. Like that's cool. But this year I was like, if people want to vote, I just want it to be because they're compelled to, like strangers. So
Yeah.
I think you should.
that's cool, man.
Yeah, like Alan said, I think you should be able to promote it as much as you want, because dude, you fucking earned it. Like you really did, man.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to say that and circle back to kind of what you were saying. I've never known you to be the type of person to roll up to a gig 20 deep, with a venue expecting you to show up with 20 people. I think it's a little bit like ridiculous. But one thing that you do very, very well, and that kind of circles back to what Mitch was saying, is a situation at like Fratelli's where you show up and there's 4 people there, and by the time you're done, there's 60 plus people there. That's insane. And you have that capability. You draw people in, and you bring people back. I think that's like a huge, this is like my sales mind going at it right now, where it's like you said, there's an investment with it. There's an ROI. There's,
Right.
Yeah, is the very first gig going to pack it in tight? Probably not. But people are going to keep coming back, and then they're going to keep coming back.
And if you treat the artist well, that artist will tell the other artists. So when, they get offered from that venue, they're like, oh yeah, like I'll come. And like, they know they're going to be treated well. So they'll maybe that will encourage the artist to promote a little bit more and bring more people.
Exactly. Right. So, and I just I didn't want to let that go unmentioned. Like, dude, you do a great job at that. And like, I think that's an important thing to acknowledge on this episode for any potential bar or venue owner, is to like hear, you made such a solid point there, Mitch, where it's like, it is an investment. It's like, there is a return on investment with this, where it's like, yeah, is every single show going to be completely packed? Who knows? No. Like, dude, what's going on? Is the weather shit? Is it parents' week at college? Nobody's in town, Like,
booking someone to play your establishment if that person, if you book a person that's serious, like they're gonna post about it.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be friends of theirs that whether they go or not are gonna be like, where are you playing? I've never heard of that place. And they're probably gonna hit that place up at some point, if you're there or not.
Yeah.
Like it's an investment.
Exactly.
100%.
I think that was something that I definitely wanted to circle back on and mention because that was like solid point.
And for any of our viewers that are watching right now too, because also Mitch, Derek, incredible vocalist and everything. Mitch, incredible guitarist, and you sing as well too. I do know
Not
you
like
sing.
this guy.
Yeah, but
You sing
if
really
you
well.
guys, if you guys see,
I don't like my voice, but
if you guys see these guys out and about anywhere, if you go to one of their shows, whatever, like seriously, take the time to talk to one of these two. They're some of the nicest, humblest people you can meet, and I mean that. We just love being able to sit
man.
down with everyone. Like,
So are you guys, though.
yeah, exactly.
Can we just all glaze for a minute?
Yeah,
This
I
is
don't
great.
know.
love
We-
If
it.
if anyone is like trying to be on a podcast, come talk to these guys.
well, thanks, man. I appreciate
They're the
that.
coolest fucking dudes.
Well, I know both these guys outside of this format entirely.
Yeah.
I've
So,
only
I
met
just
them
know they're
here.
fucking awesome people.
We're gonna hang
Thanks,
out
man.
outside.
I
there.
I
appreciate
know.
you.
I want to bonsai some fucking trees together.
Dude, you want to learn about bonsai?
For the
dude,
viewers
I
that
will.
have no context as to what's going on right now,
yeah.
Danny is very into bonsai trees on his side. So,
And I would like to bonsai
like
trees
Derek likes to
as
do
well.
like a recluse,
And we're gonna do an
nerdy,
Italian cook-off.
isolated
We have that.
safety. Danny is bonsai trees. That's what he does on the side.
Yes. if
We
you
haven't
like-
covered you and me. I don't know that we should. I don't know if we have time.
I don't think we have the time. That might be,
What do we do in our spare time?
Stay tuned for two
Fuck,
new
I don't
exclusives.
even
Me and
know.
Rich's Italian cook-off, and me and Mitch
so
learn to
that's-
bonsai.
I want to bonsai some fucking trees. I want to learn how. I've always thought that was cool. He and I are gonna have an Italian food cook-off.
I'm
Okay,
making
I'm not
penne
Italian.
alla
Are you
vodka.
Italian even?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
Not
so
even-
it's all gonna be
So
shit.
it's gonna be fucking terrible. It's gonna be SpaghettiOs out of a fucking can.
I'm making penne alla vodka, and
That's what I was gonna make. So,
So-
that was the point. I think we were gonna make the same dish
and see who makes it
and
best.
and see. Well, it's not about who's best.
Hey, make
it's
yourself
about
at home, by the way.
What people prefer.
we don't
I
hand
am.
out participation trophies on here. It's whoever's the best. I'm just kidding.
Is there going to be a CPMA for this?
There might be best
That's
Italian.
Italian dish. That'd be amazing.
Brandon just gives us one
Well,
like
that
backstage.
I think that was the point. We wanted to do like a whole episode on us cooking Italian food. cooking the same dish.
I think that'd be a cool way to go, and like this is kind of outside of the podcast, but like we're talking about it. I think this would be a cool way to go, like behind the scenes with the musicians and the people that are part of it. Be like, hey, this isn't our everyday life, but we're gonna do something cool for you guys to get to know us a little bit more. You know?
Like when my daughter's like, "Hey, can you cook something good tonight?" That's the one thing I make.
Oh, really? Dude.
Well, it's also like
I also love that she's just she implies that like, hey, tonight, to be different, can you make something good? You're like, what are you saying
instead
to
of
me right
making
now?
fucking shitty food like you usually
Knowing
do.
her, any
She's
dish you make where yours includes arsenic or cyanide would be her favorite dish.
That is
Your
kind of my
plate
daughter's
has to have
vibe.
arsenic or cyanide, and hers is
Or she'd be like, I
Right.
want to add this secret ingredient. No, it's become a thing where like the pasta vodka dish at my house is like a big deal for my kid.
Okay,
Like
and that's
she,
awesome.
Like she's just like, hey, can we do pasta vodka tonight? Like it's like a thing. And she's like, I've ordered it at different restaurants and like it's not the same. Like I'm used to yours. So it's like it's a cool little thing her and I have.
Absolutely.
for
So
you
it's
guys.
thank you. Yeah, it's become what it's become. And then I posted one time when I was cooking it and you were like, bro.
It's the best.
It's it, bro.
You're like, I gotta taste that. Is that fucking good? Is it like, cause I make mine, and you're like, it's
Is this
pretty
the one
dope.
that has like
yeah.
the
I was
pink
like, we
sauce?
got
Is
it.
this
It
this
is
Yeah,
more like
dude.
pinker sauce, so you put heavy cream in
Well, it's
it.
a vodka sauce, but yeah, the
Yeah.
heavy cream, it's like, yeah.
I've had this at some restaurants, and that sauce is like some of the most incredible sauce. So, like now I'm in. Now that I know what
It's
you're talking
so
about,
terrible for
I'm in.
you. There's so much butter and heavy cream.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so bad.
It's a comfort meal, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna lie.
It's delicious and it's cheap. It's like you can spend like $15.
Yeah.
And as a musician, an underpaid musician, this is a good secret for everyone to know. Like $15 will feed like 5 or 6 people really well.
And do yourself a favor. Don't go out and buy a jar of sauce.
No, you cannot.
Just go get
That
some
does
whole
not count.
peeled tomatoes, blitz them up in the blender quick, and then season it from there. Hit it with some oregano, some salt, some pepper, some garlic. And honestly, you should really saute your garlic first. You know what? We're getting too far into this.
And you're gonna top
You
it off.
boil some water.
You're gonna top it off.
You're
with a
going and
little-
you get done another fast and I watched him go.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna give my whole recipe there, and I caught myself, and I was like,
Don't give it away,
Yeah,
bro.
you can't. You got to make that's.
The whole time I'm
See, it's on
making
our
notes
Patreon.
too. I'm like, really? He does that? I've never tried it that
My
way. That's
recipe: you
interesting.
boil some water, you drop that brick of ramen in, spritz a little bit of Oriental on top.
Dude, you know what?
Good to go.
And then wait, do you strain it?
The seasoning.
You don't strain it first?
No, dude, you just drop the whole brick in there.
Dude, so
No, but I mean, like when you're putting the seasoning, I mean, you're just putting it in the
No,
whole boiling
but
pot.
listen,
Oh, okay.
so
okay.
listen though, but people do their ramen different.
A little bit of jelly bread
Some
on
people
the
leave the
side.
water and they
Trailer
do the
Parkway.
soup. They do the soup ramen vibe, which is more true to ramen. And then some people
Yes.
strain it. I'm kind of more of a strainer.
I'm a half.
I like a little bit.
at the bottom,
Yeah,
so it's still
I'm
wet.
with you on
but
that.
I'm not gonna drink this when I'm done. I'm not gonna drink 2,500 milligrams of sodium.
Oh, sodium, I
like,
know,
right here.
yeah.
Like, bro, I've got enough electrolytes
Dude,
from the first
it's-
bite. Like, I'm good.
It's so terrible for you.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
But it's
My
so good.
daughter lives on that. Like, unless I make pasta vodka, and then she has a
You
different
just
form
answered
of
my
pasta.
first question that I originally asked. Dad, can we make something good tonight? He's like,
Yeah.
here's the ramen.
But do you know why? Listen, spoken like a true musician. You know why she lives on ramen? Because I'm usually like, all right, there's ramen in the cupboard. Like,
Bro.
text me when you're done cooking. I'm gonna make sure the stove's off. I'll be home at 3 a.m.
I mean, you're not
that's
wrong though.
like
Like
that's
that,
kind of our mo.
yeah, but
She's
honest-
17. She doesn't want to hang out with me anyway.
Nah,
You know.
Even though it's like, dude,
I don't have kids. I can't relate.
no,
But you know I'm right. Dude, when you were
Right.
17, did you want to hang out with your parents? It doesn't matter who they were and what they were doing.
Watch this.
I don't. I'll be honest. I'm maybe a little biased because like we're musicians, but like I mean, no disrespect to my dad. But it's like I don't know if my dad was like out playing like bomb ass shows, being like a really good guitarist. I don't know. Maybe I would.
But that's what you say now because your dad didn't do that.
yeah. That's
Like
true.
my daughter, since like as long as she can remember, has been dragged around to shit like that.
Oh, okay.
And I'll never forget one of the biggest shows I had played at the time. I was opening for a bigger country artist, and there was like 3,000 people. It was a pretty big.
That's a pretty
show.
big crowd.
big
yeah.
show.
That's a pretty big crowd. And we dragged my daughter there, and the whole night, like she literally sat back. She'll never see this probably, but if she does, she'll kill me. And it'll be fun.
won't
It'll
make
be
it this
hilarious.
far in.
No, she won't. She'll be like, yeah, I listened to like 10 seconds of you talking and I turned it off. Because you're my dad and I think it's stupid. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing. No matter what you do, she's been here the whole time. So she's just like, well, whatever. You're doing the same shit you do every day and I don't give a fuck about it. Like, I don't care. I don't want, like, so there
Why
were-
do you think she doesn't care about it?
I don't know. We're gonna get there on that. There's 3,000 people, and she's literally backstage, leaning on like the divider that is like between her and 3,000 people, playing a fucking video game on her phone.
Just like doesn't even
Just like
care.
chilling, and I was like, "Do you want to go out like in the crowd with Danielle, or do you want to just like stay here?" And she's like, "I'm just gonna stay here right now." It's okay. That's cool. I mean, I'm not mad. I don't care. Like, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm not going to be upset about it. Like, I don't care. But I'm just
But
like,
Dad's gonna go melt some faces real quick. All right, and you keep playing. What
I'm
is
like,
that? Is that
oh, cool.
Pokemon's?
Let me go around the corner quick and just do the thing, and I'll be back. And it was a short
You
set.
should have been like, game face kid, you're on in 15 minutes.
Dude, well, so on that note, we've tried to do that to her because my daughter is a musician and writes
And she sounds very
she writes some
good.
killer songs,
Yeah.
man. She has it, and she is. I'm gonna send this to her to watch it. She has it, and she's really good. He and I have like brainstormed, like, dude, at a Dead show, like, cause she's a huge My Chem fan.
Yeah.
So we're like, and that's the one thing she'll brag about. She brags a little bit about the Small Town Titans thing too. She thinks
Yeah.
that's cool. She thinks the My Chem thing's cool. But she's like, you know, I love My Chem and all. And so he and I were like, why don't we like, let's drag her up on stage, make her sing a song, like
Yeah.
sing harmonies or whatever. And I said the one time, I was like, we have to do it and not tell her. Because if I let her know, she's going to be like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But like, if there's just like 900 people in a room.
And you just put the
and we're
spotlight
like,
on her.
Boom, your number's up, like, get up here. I think she'd be like, well, I can't not. And I think
Yeah.
she would do it. I think she would do it.
Dude, that's sick. I think you should do that.
I think you should
So
too.
It's like throwing your kid in the
Halloween.
pool and making them learn how to swim, you know?
Halloween, we'll have to to do a Halloween. We didn't talk about this. So March 7th, there's a Dead show.
What?
There's a Dead show on March 7th. It's in Lancaster.
When is it?
March 7th.
Shit.
It's March 8th.
March 7th is a Saturday.
So
I do have a haircut that day.
you think you can
He's
make
booked.
it? So
booked.
there's two points to talk about here.
Okay.
One, the show, it's happening March 7th, Lancaster, Dead.
Tell us 360.
Tell us 360.
Oh.
Second, I'm not playing it.
But it's
Wait, what?
I'm not playing because Small Town Titans is opening for the Breaking Benjamin, like we are not alone. Like,
Yeah.
band, like the sub project.
That's.
of that.
I was like, there's something else going on March 7th.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. So
And-
that all fell on the same day, and I was crossing my fingers as like I was talking to everyone about it. I was like, please don't like be on the same day, and it all landed, and I was like, you guys. Exactly. And you know what
And
this
now
guy
I'm
said? He was
torn.
very understanding. He was like, dude, if Observe got like a really cool offer to play like a really awesome gig like that, like I would so do that. And I was like, I appreciate that, buddy.
That's true.
So here's what
And
we're
the
gonna
thing
have
is,
to do.
Dead can survive that night without me. But Small Town Titans, like we're a 3-piece band. It's like
We've
we all
got
gotta be
two
there.
hosts. We've got
dibs on my cam.
two
Dibs on
people.
Dad.
Okay, I mean, honestly, Derek, I love you, but I also love Breaking Ben, and Small Town Titans. I'm really torn. But what I'm saying is, we could make a compilation episode. We can go back and forth between both shows on the same day.
Yeah. Oh, and no shade
gonna
to
be
Small
very
Town
intense.
or Breaking, but I will say My Chem was my favorite band. So well,
You're
No, like,
probably
I'm
gonna be
like
there, man.
legit
That's
torn
cool.
because it's
Go
like
for it.
I love my chem, and I love how you
closer, too.
perform my chem.
I think that's the big.
Yeah.
But like also
A
like
little closer.
13, 14-year-old me was like, Diary of Jane. I'm like, yes, dude. Like,
Dude,
this is
dude.
my life. Like,
You-
at 14 years old.
You come to my show, you go to his show.
So-
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
And we'll
then
just
you
do
guys
dual
just cover-
coverage.
do dual coverage.
We'll
there
do
you go.
dual custody.
Yeah,
Let's
I
do
mean,
it,
we
man.
can
Yeah.
share you guys.
Yeah.
Shared custody.
Yeah.
Joint custody.
Joint custody,
That's
that's
the word
Joint,
we're
yeah.
looking for here.
Yes.
Joint custody.
That's the one.
I swear to God, if you
Potheads would have got.
like, if you load him up on sugar before you drop him back off, again, you're going to be hearing from my attorney. We're going to be reassessing this agreement. For some of you are wondering, why are we wearing sunglasses, or why were some of us wearing sunglasses?
I just gave Danny my pair.
You
because
did.
He hasn't been able to participate.
Yeah,
these
He
Very
hasn't
nice.
this
This is
entire
nice.
time.
So
I like that.
But this was a callback to some prior episodes. So if you want to know what we're talking about, you're going to have to do some deep diving.
Yeah.
You're going to have to watch the other episodes. But
true.
that's exactly why we did it. We wanted to stay true to tradition. And specifically, we did not bring it up the entire time to confuse you.
Should we make a song up, like a little jingle as an outro?
is there any guitar or anything nearby?
I don't think either of them.
None
would
of
do.
those are going to play, but we've got those. We got the other submarine.
Okay.
Here, you can have these back before I lose
Oh,
or break
yeah.
them.
All right.
All right. I'm going to leave it to the vocalists and the
Yes,
performers.
you guys have fun with that. We'll watch.
Okay.
I don't know what's about to happen.
Ladies and
It's gonna
gentlemen,
be-
The first
Derek
live
Henry.
I'm
performance
sorry
and Mitch Hood
for whatever's
with the first live
whatever's about
outro.
to take place
of
right
20 of season 4.
now. Of 2026.
1,
Yes.
2, ready, go.
CPMA's on March 4th. Hey, hey. Small Town Titans in Dead. Yay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much
Perfect,
for
dude.
tuning
You
in,
could've-
and thanks for taking this ride with us.